What am I hearing here? What am I hearing there? I've gone on YouTube for a little bit, done my little research on that Rielle Uk Claudia thing, getting some of the after responses of the whole thing, yeah. Some of your prominent YouTubers, yeah. You put these people on a pedestal, people that you follow, yeah. What am I hearing? Is this particular brother, yeah? This particular brother is saying, yeah, the girls are X, Y, Z. Yeah, I got all that. Then at the end of your video, you're going to say something about, oh yeah, this Rielle's a good one. She's a good one. She's a good one. She's good for the boys. They'll miss her. They'll miss her. Boy, You know, it's a shame it happened, but she's a good one. She's a good one. Blah 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 blah. What? Am I missing something here? This girl, listen. This is my point, yeah. You're a different. The way you see the world, and as someone like myself sees the world, is different. Okay, I was gonna drop a video actually regarding some black brothers I know. Yeah, they're streetwise, but at the same time, they're commercially accessible. Yeah, they know how to navigate. Yeah, they have the social skill set, right, to open doors in different avenues. Yeah, you guys, the only way you can open doors is with yourself, in your own building of low life mentality. Because the people that follow you and comment on your videos tell me a lot about the state of the community. Because this is listen, is this the same guy that once said in one of his videos, yeah, I smoked crack, we all did? What? Boy, nah. Listen, son. And I see in the videos, the man's got his name, and I presume, because I don't watch his videos, yeah, I'm just saying I watched it just to get the gist of what it's about, yeah. And he's got a son on there as well, and he's roughing up his son on there as well. What? Nah, man, that's no role. Listen, that's no role model, man. Listen, people talk about role model, yeah, and I'm gonna have to do something about this on another video, because the whole role model thing doesn't work for you. You know why? Because you're not role models, man. You know what? A lot of guys jump in on these women, yeah, especially these women that have single mothers, wherever it is, thinking, yeah, I could be a role model to her son, blah blah blah. Let me throw in the suit and say the right words. You know what? So any of you women listening to this, yeah, just dash the brother and be by yourself, man. Because you might as well. Because nah, that's not it, man. It doesn't work like that. You know. Listen, when I was coming up, yeah, West Indian, Caribbean men, yeah, proper builders, painters, decorators, yeah, putting in graft, you know, making that money, investing it in property, yeah. Obviously, you know, as we know, your generation fucked it up and sold all the property, you know, for half the fucking price, and then split the money, and then wonder why you got nothing left, and when that money for the rent's gone, because you're full. But anyway, yes, Bridging. Anyway, that's what it was about. On the come up, yes, we had fools. Yeah, we had the first generational fools. Yeah, that took over in the end. But when it came down to it, people still had ambition. Go, you need to do this, do that, do this, do that. Yes, that's still there. But the fact is, boy, you're all on that. You're all on foolishness. You know what I mean? Like, and this guy is much older, yeah? Listen, is this guy a plant or something? Because there's no other community in the world, listen, there's no other community in the world like y'all, okay? There's no other community in the world like y'all. You know, this man's, yeah, she's a good one, she was a good one for boys will miss her, blah, blah. What you're trying to say, yeah, that she was a good beat, maybe you all shared it, and she's a good link, now she's gone, boys will miss that one because she was good at doing that, and not many women give it up like that so easily, or for X, Y, Z, that's what you're trying to say. And this guy's a prominent YouTuber. I'm speechless. Seriously. The race is in decline. I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to say that. Because in your world, you think it's progression. I mean, I'm going to have to look at this guy's video again. I think you know what I'm talking about, yeah. But I see little clips. And he's saying, yeah, free Rielle Uk. We're Rielle Uk, the girl who drove her car into the other girl. And now at M charge, he's saying free her. Oh, she's a friend. You'd say the same thing it was with one of your friends. Listen, no credible person, if it was a friend, would say the same thing. You know, it wouldn't. This is what I say when there's cut-off points and standards. That's me who did that. They say, no, tapped is a wrong and cut off. You know, and you people are funny, you know. Because I bet you £1,000, if one of your own family did that, you'd cut them off. But because it's someone who, again, black people's caught. Because if you've got one of your own family where there's a sibling rivalry, or someone you're not pretty cool with, you're friends with them, the usual thing with where you like to show out and impress people you don't like, yeah? It's one of those relationships, yeah? You see them around and you want to impress and blah, blah, blah. Or it's someone you see around, or it's a family member who does very well and you're a bit green and a bit red eye, that kind of thing, yeah? Right? Am I lying? Right? Listen, those people, you'd cut them off. Or if it's someone like that, you know, who's around really, or whatever it is, or you think she's tick, whatever it is, and, gives boys a good time. Yeah, man, that's our girl, you know. That's our girl, you know. That's how they talk. That's our girl, you know. Yeah, man, free her, man. Free her. Let her out, man. I'm gonna go and see her, man. Cha. Boom. Boy. Listen, if I did that, cut off. You know, but that's not to personify it, because that's not the case. That's not the thing. That's what it's about, yeah? Even if him and her were, if a lot of you guys, let's put them aside, a lot of you guys were friends with a woman and she did that, you'd be calling her out too. But because you find her sexually attractive, you give her a pass. Don't listen. Let's not talk crap. All right? No, listen. I'm gonna have to look at this again and see that video again and maybe come again on this. But certain YouTubers, you're talking about smoking. Listen, and it's funny. I was originally taken off this site for some of my earlier content. Yeah, I've been away for a couple of years, as we know. Yeah. Because I talked culture, I talked unity, I talked consciousness, yeah? It's not about that. My TikTok page, again, same thing. No, they don't want that. But yet this man can talk about smoking crack and have his younger son, I assume, correct me if I'm wrong, blast up his younger son, talk talk about smoking crack and this street that and this street that and this drug that and who drug that. And that's fine. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.